I'm Koch, the CEO of WebPros, and I'm here with Josh Flores, the General Manager of Comet Backup. We both were so excited about bringing WebPros together with Comet Backup. For WebPros, it's really a step into the MSP market. Backup is really essential. And I think that was also one of the huge opportunities you saw with becoming part of WebPros, that we open up this whole opportunity in the hosting market.
We've obviously been heavily focused in the MSP space, providing backup and all sorts of protection solutions. And so for us, the opportunity to move into a new space is really exciting for us. And what that means is that for Comet coming into WebPros and WebPros, working with us, we can now share each other's learnings and insights into each other's partner bases and do some very cool things, I think, in the future between us with our products and everything coming together. So we don't tell people how they should be doing the backup. We give people the tools so that they can customize the backup to fit their needs or their customers' needs. They want the ability to have the tools to make them work for them as opposed to us prescribing it. Because everybody and their customers are different. They've all got different needs. And so for us, being able to give something that gives the flexibility and they go, fantastic, I can fit this situation with that tool, it really makes me excited. And so for us, having a cloud-hosted platform, I think has been really huge for the partner base because people want a simple turnkey solution that they don't have to manage, they don't have to monitor, that somebody else is providing for them. But don't get me wrong, there are some people out there that also really enjoy on-prem solutions. And again, that sort of goes back to the flexibility. And so we've got that as well.
Where do you see the big opportunity now in the future of integrating Comet Backup?
We listen very heavily to our partners about what they want. So we hear from what they're looking for, but also observing what's happening in the industry. People want to know that their data is protected. And more importantly, they want to know that when disaster strikes, they can get that back really quickly and get up and running again. And so the opportunity to bring what we do in the backup space to the WebPros suite of products is really exciting for us.
We're all excited about that opportunity, and the teams are already eager and, as you know, are currently working on all of these integrations together with your team. You're based in New Zealand. Your whole team is based in New Zealand. How do you cope with the fact that, everyone is working in a different time zone and it's typically not in yours?
With Comet and when we started, we recognized from day one we needed to be an internationally focused business. And so right through Comet's lifespan, we've been operating and working with the Northern Hemisphere. So actually that work that we're doing now with the wider WebPros team, there's some time differences, but it's not really a challenge that we haven't overcome or dealt with before.
I have to admit, I actually like that idea that now WebPros is a truly global company. We're really spread across the world. And as you know, we have our remote first policy. So we just want to get talent on board wherever they sit. It doesn't matter. And we've proven that this model works really well. For me personally, it was also very important to see that cultures match. How would you describe it in WebPros?
I'd describe it as authentic. There's one thing that people can talk about a culture, but you can't actually validate it to actually there, and you see it yourself, and you see and experience it. And so bringing an organization such as ours, where obviously a small team based in New Zealand, very strong culture because we all were in the same office together, and something with a much wider, global team, it's been really great to see, those shared values amongst the team, amongst staff, how it's approached in terms of wellness and support and things like that, opportunities for growth and development. All of those things in the culture that WebPros has heavily matched what we had at Comet. And so for us, this was just it was perfect, moving through and seeing those things coming together.
And there was no really cultural onboarding necessary because we already felt like a team from day one on.
It was easy. That's where this journey, that we're on now is really exciting to be doing.